Maybe not. Oh, wait. Alright, my official CAD drawing says we need to cut 4 pieces of 2x3 angle iron. We need 2 lefts, 2 rights. So let's go cut this stuff. Oh shoot, what's the length I need? 2.5 to the saw. Okay, we gotta throw the angle of the dangle on all these parts here. And I'll show you a quick way of doing it. That is a not precise way of doing it, but it's good enough for like just, this is kind of like a design cut as I would call it. It has no crucial function. I could leave it square like this if I wanted to, but I just feel like I want to throw an angle cut on there. It's roughly 1/2 inch away from the bolt hole, so let's throw it on there. Got a vise sitting now. Throw the part in the vise. I hold it up fairly high. I know I need 1/2 inch away. I drilled the holes at 1/2 inch diameter. So I go and grab some 1/2 inch bolts. Measure the head on them. They measure roughly 3/4. So I drop it down in the hole. And drop it down in the hole. Now, since the heads are a hexagon, and if you was to draw a line straight on the flat there on the part, you gotta figure out how far away from the bolt hole it's going to be, which it's really easy to figure out. 1/2 inch diameter bolt, 3/4 inch head, half from 3/4 gives you 1/4 of an inch, 2 sides of the bolt, so 1/2 of a quarter is 1/8. Back to the thing, if you drew your line, you'd have it 1/8 of an inch away from the side of the hole. I need 1/2 of an inch. So 1/8 plus what equals half? Come on guys, 3/8. So I got some 3/8 bar, and what you do is you just throw those bolts in there, line it up on the flats, like so. And now you're ready to mark. Just run your line along the edge of the bar. Come on, marker. There you go. Good enough. It moved a little bit, but it's fine. You can kind of see the line. Pop these bad boys up out of the hole. Come on. Now if you was to happen to measure from the edge over to the line, you're at 1/2 of an inch-ish. Like I said, it's not crucial, but it's close enough. It's a quick way of doing angle cuts along a bolt hole. Okay, there's the brackets, the left and the right. So they'll go up to the frame like so. Underneath. That'll take the trailer jack and mount it something like here. It's going to be in the center between the 2 legs, and the edge of the pipe is going to be at the edge of this table. So what I got to do is build brackets that'll mount off the sides of this jack and tie into here. This is not the size. But yeah, basically the trailer jack will run on here. They'll be welded at this edge. And then the step end, the holes for the bracket. And yeah. I need to make 2 pairs. So I need like a left and a right. Hey, let's get these done this year. Let's drill some holes. While I have this flipped on its side to weld around there so I don't have to lay on my back and fry myself, I'll show you a quick shot of the bottom since you haven't seen it yet. But I got the bar going clear across to the back, so if it's away from the wall I can put tools in on the back side or the front side. And like I said before, this is just a rectangle going down, and I built the kickouts for the toes. And I just put a brace probably like every 16 or 24 or something. So, and here's the bolts for adjusting. Devices installed, and they're up there. They work like so. You pull the pin, they flop down, you put the pin back there, and they're locked into place. Now, the next video on this, God, I hope it's the last video on this welding table. I want to make drop down legs out of these tubes. That way you only have to crank this handle a few times and it starts picking up the table. Then around those drop down legs I want to build retaining brackets. So when this thing's under use or under load or whatever, it can't move anywhere. It's locked into place here and up there. A couple things I'm not going to get done on this table is the caster carts. I'll build those at a later date when I need them. So subscribe for that. Then the other things, that swing out stool, I don't think I'm going to need it, so I'm not worrying about it. If I need it, I'll build it way down the road. Subscribe for that. But we're going to wrap this video up here. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a good one.